All right, we got Tom on the line. Tom, you're on with Tony Beshara and the Job Search Solution. How can we help you?
Hi, Tony.
Hey.
I have a interviewing question. I thought you could help.
Do our best.
I am in the second stage of the interview. I've been interviewing for a couple of weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only one that I've got a second stage in, and they want me to come back and do a presentation.
Okay. All right.
And I'm in sales, so I understand presentations.
Yes.
But I've never had to do that. I wanted to see what you recommend.
All right, very good. How many people are you going to be presenting to? Do you know?
I don't know for sure, but I believe there's going to be at least 3 people in it,
Okay.
so it's going to be like a group presentation.
All right. Have they told you what you have to present on, or can you present on anything you want?
They told me I could do almost anything.
Okay.
Right. They suggested, it'd be related to the product, but it could be almost anything.
All right. Okay. Couple of ideas. Whenever you get into a group presentation in an interviewing situation, it's different than you think it is. It's different than interviewing in a one-on-one situation. First of all, there's a lot of politics going on. When you get more than 3 people in an interviewing situation, they're as concerned about what they look like in front of each other as they are concerned about whether or not you're a good candidate. And you need to remember that. So here's 2 or 3 ideas. First of all, present on something you know. Don't present on something you don't know. The last thing you want to present on is something that relates to them or their company where they know it better than you do. We get candidates from time to time that are told to present, and they're told to present on the company they're interviewing with. So they have to do research on the interview to do the interview about the company's product or something like that. Don't do that, because they know their product better than you do, and they can poke holes in it. So you want to present on something you know. If it ends up being you personally, then that's okay, but just something you know. Secondly, whenever you get into a group situation, tell stories. Tell lots of stories. Christ told stories, Buddha told stories, Aesop told stories. Stories remove the prejudice that people have towards the storyteller. They start being involved in the story. So have 2 or 3 short stories. They don't have to be real long, maybe 30 seconds, 45, maybe a minute. Stories about how you've been successful before that integrate into your presentation. Stories make all the difference in the world. People remember stories, and as I say, it removes their prejudice towards you, and they start identifying with the story. So you want to come up with a topic that you know, and then make sure you integrate some stories about you in that situation so that people can identify with those stories and get it down. I wouldn't make your presentation more than 10 or 15 minutes. Did they give you an idea how long it had to be?
No, and I had no clue there what I should do.
Don't make it more than 10 or 15 minutes, even if that, because people's attention span in situations like that isn't very long. And they're going to be judging the questions that each one of them ask you, and by telling stories and things like that, you get them to identify with you. They start asking themselves, how would I respond in a situation like that? And how would I deal with that? And then they're more likely to identify with you than they would be in judging you. Okay?
Perfect.
All right, Tom, give us a call and let us know how it goes.